Hi, I'm Old Sneelock. Welcome to another episode of Old Sneelock's Workshop.
With the handle finished, I just had to slide in the threaded shaft and then mount the movable jaw. This isn't the final jaw. It's just the one that I'm going to use to hold the part while I cut it for making the movable jaw that's going to stay in there. I also need to cut a fixed jaw too. Okay, tighten up the set screw. Make sure I got that lined up with the flats. Yep, I'm good. Good. Now I can close the jaws on the vise. Time to lock in a piece. $10mm. While I was tightening that piece of steel plate in there, I noticed that the legs were wobbling around. There's 3 bolts that hold the legs on the front end and another 3 on the back end. They're 10mm. Took me a little doing to find a 10mm socket, and I had to look a little bit harder to find a 10mm wrench. I don't use metric very often in the shop, but I do have them. Tighten up those leg bolts a little bit. There, that's a lot stiffer. While it was cutting, I noticed that the blade wasn't tracking straight. Then I noticed that the blade was sitting crooked. That's not good. This lower wheel is offset to the point where it's letting that blade track off to the edge of this wheel. I'm going to shift these rollers over this way so that this blade is tracking in the center of that. That's going to bring me closer to the vise, but I don't think it'll be a problem. Famous last words. I'll loosen up these socket head cap screws and rotate this around until I get the blade more in the center of the idler roller. I'd been at this job about 2 hours. It was 10:30 at night. It's about 5 degrees in the garage, and the batteries on the camera were giving up. I had gone through 3 sets because when it's really cold, the camera doesn't like it. So if you have any suggestions for a new video, questions about today's video, or any of the other videos on the channel, just drop a note in the comments. You know I read them all. Thanks for watching.